Is work a bit slow at the minute? There's not many jobs booked in, and you think, what am I going to do next week? Because I've got nothing to do. And yeah, a good bit of advice that someone did say that I saw in a video is get up and get on your work kit, because that gets you in the mood for maybe looking for work. But in my opinion, why are you going to get dressed for work if you ain't going for work? You want to get dressed for work to go and do some work, to earn some money. One bit of advice that a millionaire once gave me is you ain't got to have your own idea. You don't need your own ideas. You need to find somebody else's ideas that work and just make them better. And that guy did. He built a multi-million-pound business from copying somebody else's idea, and then he eventually sold it for what, 7-8 million pounds, something like that. And I can honestly say, not trying to be big-headed and say, oh, look at me, but over the past 20 years, I don't think I've ever been out of work. I've always got calls and always got something to do. So much so that it's probably a little bit annoying. And sometimes I have forgotten to send them the invoice. Stupid, yes, I know. But I made a change and made sure I don't do that anymore. This is the whole reason that I created Toolbox Talks for Electricians, to help electricians to get more work, to earn more money. Basically, to copy things what I've done over the times, because so many people have asked, oh, I haven't got much work, like what do you do to get more work, Ben? What do you do to build your brand, or what do you do to boost your business? Well, it's not fantastically easy. It's a bit more, there's details involved, basically, what you have to do. And the thing is, what I've done is worked, but then also on the Toolbox Talks for Electricians podcast, I've been talking to people that have also built a business to get their tips and tricks. Chris Sparky at the moment is doing a Discord for people to help them boost their business on Google for completely free. Basically, you don't have to pay for ads. And if you go check out his channel, he's got so many videos on there and testimonials of how he's helped people get plenty of work. And everyone's posting, oh, I got this Google call out, oh, I got this Google job. They're all posting from help that I've got from Chris. So you should definitely check out the interview that I've done with Chris. Or there's Nick Bundy, once again. Nick Bundy has grown a YouTube channel to over 100,000 subscribers, and he's always got work, he's always busy. So much so that he's always got time to do a shed load of videos on social media as well. So that's another person that you can learn from. There's an interview on the channel from Mike from Green Hawk Construction, who's built an electrical business and a construction business, which is booming. And all the tips and tricks that he's done over the time is also on that interview. So it's well worth checking out. And there's also Jimbo the electrician, who also posts all over social media, and he's built a business subcontracting for other companies and also building his own business. So there's loads of tips there that you can learn from him. And then coming in the near future, there's another electrician that I've interviewed that has got a simple trick of how we got a shed load more work just by making friends. How easy is that? He said, I've been inundated with calls and inundated with work because I've made friends. That is one not to miss. So don't forget to check that out. And although there is a quick fix podcast on there, a quick fix solution of some tips and tricks what you can do today to get work tomorrow, which I've done over time when I've maybe been a bit dead on the floor and I've wanted to get a bit of work to keep me going, then yeah, there's some little tips you can do to build your business that way, to get some quick wins in a way. But mainly is the tips and tricks which I've done over time that keeps me in a constant flow of work. And well, always busy really, always earning money. And one thing I've learned over time is you don't have to be the best electrician in the world. You don't have to be the best tradesman in the world. You've got to know how to run a business basically, and how to get work, because the more work you get, the better you get at it, and the more money you make. And let's be honest, that's the whole point of us going to work, to earn money. So if you do anything today, then subscribe to the channel, just so you can listen to these tips and tricks in the background while you're working on a long journey, while you're driving to site, just to sort of put it in your mind to think, yeah, I could do that. I might give it a go. It's completely free. You don't have to pay for ads or anything like that. It's little things that you can do. You can take, if you've Basically, if you've got a day off where you haven't got any work, listen to one of the podcasts, take a few notes maybe, and then basically incorporate the tips and tricks into your business, because then it might not work the same day, but it will work in the future, and then it'll get your name out there and you'll get plenty of work and then never be out of work again. You won't have to go to the bank and say, look, it's been steady at the minute, can I borrow 10 grand just to cover my mortgage for a few months? Or you might have to tap up a few mates and say, look man, lend us 5 grand here because I'm a bit on my knees at the moment. Because end of the day, if a friend comes to me and says, look, can you lend me 5 grand, I'm on my knees at the moment, I want to know what you're going to do about it to pay me that 5 grand back. I don't want to lend you 5 grand if I've got no means of getting it back. You've got to do something about it. And another little bonus and a reason to subscribe is because the money that I earn from social media videos, I buy tools to give away to electricians to make their life better too.